So in this final video looking at Allegretto in C, which is from ABRSM 2023 to 2024, I'm just going to look at the mechanics and how you might practice the piece. So I would advise when you're putting this together to literally practice it in little chunks. So for example, I might look at the right hand and then the left hand when putting together. So I might play the first two bars of the right hand and then play the left hand and then literally slow it right down so that you're playing it in time but you're slowing the beat down. Then I'd look at the next two bars and the next two bars in the left hand. Then I'll put together, taking it slowly and thinking about the fingers and also the dynamics and the articulation as I play. And then I'll put those four bars together. And then I'd adopt that sort of practice all the way through. When I'm playing a piece of music, I'd also think about which hand has prominence, so which hand is carrying the melody. So in this particular piece, the left hand is very much the accompaniment and the right hand is very much the melody. So just moving, so then carrying it on, so bar 5, 6, 7 and 8, I'll do bars 5 and 6 first, thinking about the fingers, thinking about the articulation. And the left hand. So thinking about it, the right and the left hand are moving at the same time. So that's something else I'll consider. When I'm looking at it, I'll look carefully at the music, thinking about how the right hand and the left hand fit together. So then putting that together. So I might then, if I was a learner, a beginner, I might just look at those 8 bars and just practice that over, doing it in small chunks, say 2 bars at a time, so do bars 1 and 2, then do bars 3 and 4, then play bars 1 to 4, then do 5 and 6, then 7 and 8, and then do 5 to 8, then do the whole thing. And I'll do that a few times and I'll practice that every day and then build up by doing the next section, next 2 bars, next 2 bars. Then do those 4 bars, then 13 and 14, and then 15 and 16, then doing 13 to 16, and then doing those 8 bars. Okay? And that would be the method that I would take with this piece. So we've discussed in this piece the rhythm, the fact that it has mainly crotchets and minims with occasional quavers at the end of phrases. We've talked about the dynamics. We've talked about the articulation, and we've talked about how it might fit together. Okay? Please feel free to post me any comments or any questions if you do have any. Okay.